Now, classification of the fishes are the second topic in the classification of the fishes. In the modern scientific classification of these fishes described below, now kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, now superseries Agnatha in the circular mouth or sucker of the animal body, head regions. Now Gnathostomata, second one, is a jaw present, upper and lower jaw. In superclasses or series, Pisces or fishes, and second superclasses, class is the tetrapods. Now, this is already studied in last period. Now, in the classification, there are the 7 classes of the classified by the Berg in 1940. Put fishes into the series of the Pisces. Now, Pterichthys, Coccosti, Acanthodi, Elasmobranchi, Holocephalid, Daphnoi, and Telostomi. In first 3, Pterichthys, Coccosti, and Acanthodi, it is a placoderm fishes, plate-skinned fishes, it is also known as. And this group of the extincts means 45 crores of the years ago to 4 crores years in the Silurian and Devonian periods. And remaining Elasmobranchi, Holocephaly, Daphnoi and Telostomi classes is the living classes, extant living from 35 crores years in Carboniferous period up to till. Means the period of the Precambrian period is the Earth formation to about 542 million years. It is a multicellular life. In Paleozoic era, in this Paleozoic era, the period of this Paleozoic era, 542 to 250 million years ago. In these periods, there are the Cambrian, Devonian, Silurian, Carboniferous and Permian periods are this Paleozoic era in these periods. Now in the Mesozoic era, there are the 250 to 65 million years ago. That is in this year, Triassic periods, Jurassic periods and Cretaceous periods. In 37 to 20 is the Triassic period. 201 to 145 million years ago, the period of the Jurassic period, and 145 to 06 is the Cretaceous periods of the animal are living on the earth. Now, in these classified, the first class is a Pterichthys is a Devonian Antiarchy. It is a period of Devonian and it is known as Antiarchy also known. These member of this class lived in the Devonian periods and they are freshwater forms and the fossils that are well preserved reveals certain internal structures. So, the head and the thoracic region are provided with strong bony plates. It's strictly similar to the class of Anthroidira, but the mode of articulation of the head to the body is different. Now, the tail is heterocercal with the ventral fold. Next general character, heterocercal means a bend in a small angle. It is known as a heterocercal tail, and these are folded by the ventrally. The pelvic fins are usually absent. Pelvic fin, it is a paired fin, pectoral and pelvic. The pectoral present, but the pelvic fins is absent. Now, the intestine contains spiral walls. In the body viscera, intestine is a spiral wall. A pair of large sac-like lung is present. Is a bag-like lung is present in the body, a pair. Now, next general characters. The eyes are closely placed on the dorsal side of the head. Generally, eyes are present on ventrolateral region, on side of the body, on the head region. But these group of animals, the eyes are present on the head dorsal side means upper side. Now, the mouth is ventrally placed. Mouth are present in the ventral side. The jaw are poorly developed. Means it is the first group of animal of the fishes. So the jaw is poorly developed, not fully developed. Now, next characters. The body is naked in some forms, but in Pterichthys, the body and tail are covered with a scale. Body is naked, but sometimes is a slimy type. But some type of the scale are present on the body. Now, second class in Silurian and Devonian periods, it is known as a coccostae. This coccostae is a coccosteus, rough like a berry bone. That is means of coccostaes. So, the general character of these coccostae, the members of this class are characterized by having strong cranial roof formed by the union of bony plates. Means in the head region, the cranium roof is formed a very bony plate type structure, not a skull type plates. This cranium cavity is a bony plate type on the head regions. These bony plates are sculptured by the presence of the tubercles. Now, the skull is articulated by a pair of condyles. The skull is articulate, a pair of condyles bone to articulate of the skulls. Now, the vertebra lack centra, but the neural and hemal arches are present. Vertebra. They are generally called joint-naked fish and flourished well during the Devonian periods. Joint-naked fishes means body is just like a jointed. You see, the body is not a fully covered, fully body. Body is like shown as a joint type. Now, the posterior part of the body is prolonged into a whip-like tail which may or may not be covered by scale. The body tail, posterior body, the tail is present of the body is a posterior side, and generally tail is occupied a caudal fin, but this type of the fishes, the tail fin is like a whip-like body and it's not covered a scale. It is a smooth whip-like tails. An operculum covering the branchial arches is quite evident. Means the gill cover, it is known as a operculum cover. It is a branchial arches. Now, the pectoral fins are greatly reduced and are represented by a pair of small unmovable lobed structure situated one on each side of the body. Means pectoral fin is reduced as a lobate type fin. Lobate type means it is type of the some cartilaginous fishes to as like a lobate type of the fins. As like these pectoral fins, it is a paired fins. They are formed unmovable lobate structures on each side of the body. The pelvic fins are paired structure located on the ventral side. Generally, pelvic fins are present on the ventrolateral region. In this group of animals, the pelvic fins are present on the ventral sides. a well-formed dorsal fin is present. Dorsal fin generally it is a unpaired fin, and some species one or either two dorsal fin are present, but in these species there are only one. A well-formed dorsal fin is present on the body of the dorsal side of this group of animals.